which is being used. Leaving what is not that is all right, but that leaving is not done with an objective to get joy. Had the thing been so transactional that you could leave one thing and as an exchange offer get another thing, then everybody would have taken the deal. Where joy is so cheap that it came in exchange for this and that, then we all would be full of joy. This is not exactly what the Ashtavakra Gita says. There is this mind which wants something. The world is an object. Whenever you say the world, you do not mean the same thing. You mean one thing, he means another. Third thing. We use a common word, world. Is the world the same in your mind as it is in his mind? The world is your favorite set of objects. Do you see this? What is the world, Prateek?
The world is what we have created.
Yeah, but what is the world? Quickly, whenever you say world, what do you mean?
People, objects.
And particular people?
Only very few people.
What is the world?
The same, like the work that we have.
Same world as his world? Same world as his world?
Country, people, religion.
Same country, same religion, whenever we are looking at different people. Is that so? Same house, same husband, same wife, same job, same bank account. Yeah? Same garments, same language, same preferences. Is there anything same in two persons' worlds? We all live in our private worlds. We all live in our personal worlds. I'm getting it? That is why ordinary communication is so superficial. You are using the same word but referring to something else because your world is different. I'm assuring you, even when you use the same word, you do not mean the same thing. When you say honesty and when he says honesty, you do not mean the same thing. That's why there can be no communication or very superficial communication. When you say love and when she says love, rest assured you do not mean the same thing. If I just say A and ask, please draw A. Instead of this, draw anything. Draw A. And you will find all of you are drawing different things. Even A means different things. So when Ashtavakra is saying, leave the world, what he is saying is, leave this personal thing. Leave this sense of limitation. Usually when you hear the word world, you think of something very expansive. But actually when you look at it, world, the world is a limitation. It is not an expanse. It is actually a contraction. It's a limitation. Because your world is a little private world. Her world is her little private world. So when Ashtavakra says, leave the world, what does he mean?
Leave the pettiness.
Get rid of your pettiness. Why are you acting so small? What is this little thing?
The same with Shankara when he says this is unreal. So the world is unreal means the same. It is unreal in the sense it is limited.
Limited.
In fact, the fact is we don't even have the capacity to accommodate the whole world.
Even your neighbor's world. Forget about the whole world. Even your neighbor's world. It's impossible. You'll have to be that person in order to know his world.
Even care. Even we don't have the capacity even to care.
Yes. Because I care only about my own world. Until the time I live in this personal thing, there can be no meaningful communication. Forget about love. There can't even be communication. That's what Ashtavakra is asking to give.
We are afraid that the other person's pain will become my pain.
Hmm.
And I have to react to that if I let him in.
Yeah. I will pass away. I will become him. Such a big problem.
Then what are we? We don't have the capacity, then what are we thinking of? It's our choice.
Exactly. So if you are talking about words, somebody's words, you see the problem there. You can never relate to someone through words. Never. Because his world is different. Your world is different. If ever an alien comes to this earth, completely alien, the only way to talk to the alien would be through silence. Because his world is anyway totally different. No language will succeed. Only silence will succeed. In that silence, there is communion. Only through love can you really talk to someone. Otherwise, you can't talk. Can't talk. You see the uselessness of negotiations and prolonged arguments and discussions. We talk so much not because we want to say something. We usually talk a lot because we want to hide something. You remember that thing about writing questions? You don't write because you want to uncover. You write because you want to let it remain covered. That's also why we talk. So that we don't have to really come close. You meet somebody and how awkward it is
To remain in silence.
to remain in silence. You must talk so that the separation is there. Talking maintains that separation. That separation must be there. So you talk. Even if it is a senseless, meaningless talk. Some talk.
And you sometimes feel like being in silence, but still you talk.
We still will talk. Because it's awkward. It's a screaming silence. You can't tolerate it.
Because it seems that our mind has started talking by itself. Our minds.
Unbearable. So say something. Say something about the road, the weather. But say something for God's sake. How can you be so rude?
But So, but sir, why? Why does this happen?
You want to avoid love. Love is the death of ego. You want to avoid any kind of connection. Your entire purpose in life is to avoid love.
We always think that there is someone not here, in space, in time, which I will meet and I will love.
Even if we do not think that, I want self-preservation. I want the preservation of the ego. So I must avoid love at all costs. Attachment is all right. You ask me to be attached, I will be happily attached. You ask me to be attracted, I will be happily attracted. You ask me for a bodily relationship, I will be
More than happy.
more than happy for a physical relationship. But love, that I cannot tolerate. That I cannot tolerate.
So because we call attachment as love, and that's why we're confusing because we want love.
We want attachment. Attachment feeds the ego.
Love is very...
Love dissolves the ego. They are opposites. Attachment feeds the ego. And love dissolves the ego. So attachment is all right. Please let me be attached to you. But if really love starts blossoming, you will go away. Till the point there is only attachment, you will remain with that person. But the day love actually starts, you will find that you are going away from that person. You cannot tolerate love. And you also cannot tolerate the really lovable.
We start getting into you.
You can be very easily attracted to some mediocre, ignorant person. But the really lovable, you will be scared of that person. That you cannot tolerate.
You'll feel like being with him all the time and you're scared of that. You have to lose your life.
You're gone. You will find some excuse. You will find some reason. You will find some way of maintaining separation. But the only actual reason is my falsenesses must live. And in the light of the truth, in the light of love, my fakeness cannot survive. For my fakeness to survive, distance is important, separation is important. And look at the entire world. We say fakeness is more important than love. For my disease to continue, I will reject love. That's why once he had come, it was a talk in Chennai. With great frustration he had said, what a loveless country this is. Specifically he chose that word, no other word. He said, what a loveless country. You do not know love. Attachment is great. You have huge families. And when he spoke these words, the family size was even larger. Great attachment to each other. No love. No love. You do not know what love is. You feed like parasites upon each other without knowing love.
Now this can be a good testing ground. Like for example, you are sitting in silence and but you feel like talking.
Yeah.
This means this is not love. This is actually attachment.
With others, you want to chat using words. It is a proof that you do not love the other person. And when you are with yourself, then you want to chat with yourself using thoughts. It is a proof that there is no love for yourself, no self-love. The person who cannot be alone, who always needs thoughts, will never be able to hence love anybody. When he is with himself, he will think, and when he is with others, he will just chat and gossip. First thing, when you are with yourself, please love yourself. Please accept yourself. Do not engage yourself in thought. Have a loving relationship with yourself. And silence is your loving relationship with yourself. Meditation is that.
So that anyways doesn't mean controlling the thoughts.
Oh, there is
Then
no.
less witness.
We have talked enough of that. It's not about control. But when you are talking so much, you feel you are on good terms with that person. That's our usual reaction, right? If two fellows are talking a lot, what do we feel? They must be friends. It only means they are uncomfortable with each other. Otherwise, what is the need to talk so much? But if you won't talk, your wife will say, he doesn't talk to me. Friends will say, you have changed. You're not interested in us. That's why you don't talk.
Some people use not talking as punishment. In my in-laws' house, my mother-in-law used to say, some of her relative used to punish the girls while not talking.
Why not? Not only girls, anybody.
Matlab,
In general,
Right.
you use this as your show of disapproval. I do not like you, so I'll not talk to you.
so silence means
So reverse is the
horror.
case. Talk and remain.
But even that silence of punishment is actually thoughts.
It's
So
thoughts.
It's not silence.
Oh, it's not at all silence. Not at all silence. Well said. Sitting side by side, you may not be trading words, but you are dealing in thoughts.
Rather more
And more severe thoughts, more intense thoughts.
Focus.
You may not be communicating to me through words, but it is written upon your face. You are thinking of me all the time, even if in hatred. But I am the object of your thought. Is that silence?